All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday to you, wherever you're at in the country watching this. This is the World Baseball Classic recap. United States matching up against Canada. The winner has a ticket to Miami for the semifinals. Let's start it out. The United States wasting no time. Top of the first inning. Kyle Schwarber with an RBI ground out as Bobby Witt Jr. scored on the play, put the United States immediately up 1-0. And then we will go to the third inning. The United States had a bases loaded opportunity with Alex Bregman at the plate. Bregman able to score Aaron Judge from third base, and then a gift run was received. Abraham Toro sailed a throw to first baseman Josh Naylor. That would have ended the inning. However, it goes out of play, and Aaron Judge also able to score on the play. So that was a really big error for Canada as the United States took a 3-0 lead. We go to the top of the sixth. Bryce Terang with an RBI single, able to score Roman Anthony, and that made it 4-0 United States with the lead. And then Pete Armstrong adding with an RBI single. Cal Raleigh scores, and 5-0 United States. So this was kind of just like the game against Mexico. United States going up 5-0. Would it be enough to win? Apparently it was. Canada got on the board. Bottom of the sixth inning, Tyler Black with an RBI single, and that made it 5-1. And then Bo Naylor, who is the catcher on the Cleveland Guardians, hit a 2-run homer, and that made it 5-3. That would end up being the final in this one. So again, these games are they're getting competitive, which is that's what you want as a player, and I think as a fan, you do want these games to be very competitive, very close, and that is what is unfolding here in this World Baseball Classic. So, Logan Webb the win. He is a perfect 2-0 in this World Baseball Classic. 1.04 ERA has been just fantastic. And Michael Soroka gets the loss. He is 1-1 with a 4.76 earned run average. A little background info here on Michael Soroka. He is a former draft pick of the Atlanta Braves in 2015. Soroka, to this day, is the youngest starting pitcher in Atlanta Braves franchise history, and he made his that opening day start in the 2020 shortened season against the New York Mets. So at 22 years and 354 days, Soroka holds that mark as the youngest opening day starting pitcher in Braves franchise history. And it's been some good. It's been some bad for Soroka. He has had several injuries that he's had to recover from. He had an Achilles surgery, and actually had to have a second operation going. And then June 24th, 2021, Soroka was just simply walking back to the clubhouse and retore his Achilles. So that shows you, boy, the sports can put a really, really big toll on your body. Then Soroka would later be traded to the Chicago White Sox, and was demoted to the bullpen. So in May of 2024. So Soroka that season had a record of 0-10 with a 4.74 ERA. So Soroka's record of 0-10 was the fourth worst no-win season in the modern Major League Baseball era, dating back to 1900. And it's also the most losses by a pitcher without a single win since Terry Felton of the 1982 Minnesota Twins, who went 0-10. Only the ninth instance since 1900 of a pitcher losing at least 9 games without a single win. So Soroka has signed a 1-year deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks. So best of luck to Soroka on this upcoming season. Okay, so United States over Canada. It just continues a string of recent dominance by the United States over Canada. As you all know, last month in the Winter Olympics in Milan, both the men's hockey and the women's hockey team collecting gold medals with wins over Canada, and ironically, both of them won 2-1 in overtime. So I have to quote Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. All right, so that's in the books against Canada. And so now the semifinals from Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida will be Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. The United States going up against the Dominican Republic. Boy, this is going to be quite a challenge. Dominican Republic, that pitching staff led by Christopher Sanchez, who was the Cy Young runner-up, and lost out to Paul Skeens, who is going to take the mound on Sunday evening. So, boy, that's going to be a matchup. And that pitching staff for the Dominican Republic also featuring Sandy Alcantara, who was the 2022 Cy Young winner. On offense, the Dominican Republic is absolutely stacked. So the United States will have to deal with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Manny Machado, Ketel Marte. You got Juan Soto and Julio Rodriguez, Fernando Tatis Jr., O'Neal Cruz, Jeremy Pena. Oh my goodness, they just have so many stars offensively. This I feel like it's going to be the best offensive team out of the teams that are still alive. So let's take a quick look here while we are doing our preview. And pardon me here. Okay, so the Dominican Republic, they lead the entire World Baseball Classic. 51 runs scored. The United States is second best with 40. So I think for the United States, they're really going to have to capitalize with runners in scoring position and keep the Dominican Republic in the yard. I say this because the Dominican Republic to this point in the World Baseball Classic have already hit 14 home runs. The United States has half of that with 7. So I think the key for the United States, they're going to have to take their walks, which they've done a really good job with 37. However, the Dominican Republic, they've also been very patient. They take walks too. They lead the World Baseball Classic by drawing 39 of those, and they're a good contact team to get on base. They hit for a lot of power, so Paul Skeens is going to really have to come in there and get these guys to swing and miss, strikeouts, easy plays for the defense, and I think that would really help the United States and hopefully propel them to the championship. So let's look at the pitching. So that's what makes the Dominican Republic so scary. So not only do they have the top offense, but again, they have the second best pitching staff in this entire World Baseball Classic, coming in with an ERA of 1.98. So this is going to be a huge challenge for the United States. They're dealing with a power mouth, a pitching staff and offense. If they can get past both of these, then they will find themselves in the finals. But Sunday evening, 7 o'clock, this is going to be a classic. I don't think anyone will want to miss this game. It's and so the Dominican Republic for their pitching, they are going to go with Luis Severino, who is currently on the Athletics. Severino has during his time with the New York Yankees, pardon me, guys, did not have all my tabs set before started this. So as I said, so Severino, he's with the Athletics, signed for 3 years, $67 million. That's the largest contract in their team history. So Severino, he had a no hitter in 2022 against the Rangers, but Aaron Boone pulled him from the game. He had 94 pitches through 7 innings, and so he was unable to try and make history. He has come back. He's came back from Tommy John surgery. Oh, pardon me. So he's had a good career, and again, this is going to be a big challenge for the United States with a very talented lineup and a talented pitching staff. We will see what unfolds. So I will have my recap Monday morning, and hopefully I can preview the next matchup. But if the United States falls short and if they fail to advance to the finals, I will also have my kind of end of World Baseball Classic recap as well. So Sunday evening, 7 o'clock, United States against the Dominican Republic. You can catch that game on Fox Sports 1. And so that is going to do it for this World Baseball Classic recap. Hey, listen, I want to have like my tribute to Dwight Howard, who just announced his retirement from the NBA. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. So that is all for me today. This is Matty T for Bangin' Sports Radio on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you liked my content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk tomorrow.